Got that sibling action going on the show. I like that. Now, before we do anything else, Madam Denise, you just celebrated your birthday with your girls. Happy birthday, first and foremost.
Thank you so much.
How was that? How was that? What was that like?
You know, it was a bittersweet birthday for me because it's the age that I lost how old my mom was, and so I wasn't really too excited about celebrating it. And I'm so glad that my girls hosted this pizza party. Sami put it all together, and so it's just nice to have those moments with my daughters.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's a very big thing to have at that age as well. Like just to get back with pizza. You're like,
I know. I love pizza. So
now I hear planning the birthday revealed some of your differences with Sami and Lola. Your sister Sami.
Yes. So Sami is more the planner. She usually relies on me to bring cake or balloons. I don't know how to plan things. So, yeah, she planned most of it and then just hope that I show up.
Which she did. I was so excited.
Yeah.
Now, what are your daughters like just around the house without the cameras around? What's Sami like first? Because we have Lola, but tell us a little bit about Sami.
On the show, people will see they are who they are. And that's one of the things that I love them doing, showing themselves. They have no filter, Sami especially, to the point where I was like, you might want to like tone it down. But they couldn't be more opposite from each other. But, you know, they also have a lot of similarities too. They're both so sweet and compassionate, but, you know, being the daughters of parents that are in the public, the girls have gone through a lot together. So, you know, it's nice that they have each other too for that.
Yeah,
so.
That's good. And Lola, if you can, talk to me a little bit about your faith and your faith journey. Talk to me a little bit about that.
So thank you for asking. When I was 18, I struggled with a lot of depression and anxiety. And I never really felt like I had someone that would be there for me when I was at my worst moments. And one night when I was 18, I had a supernatural encounter with Jesus. And he saved my life. He made my life worth living. And so ever since then, he chose me when I didn't feel worthy to be chosen. And so walking with him realized me how much I need him. And yeah, I just want to tell everybody about how good he is. So.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Now, Denise, did this surprise you that Jesus only visited her and not Sami?
Yeah, we're waiting for Jesus to visit her still.
Yes,
it's interesting. I raised the girls Catholic. I was raised Catholic, but to Lola's point, you know, she found her journey on her own, not having mom baptize her and that. So
yeah, like the traditional habits within the family.
But I think Jesus will make his way to Sam too.
We talked about Sami and Lola, but the series also features a third daughter. Tell us a little bit about her as well.
Oh, my daughter Eloise, I had always wanted to adopt, and I adopted her at birth. She's 13 now. She has special needs, and she's primarily nonverbal. She loved being on camera, loved filming.
Yeah.
She would always get so excited and, you know, wave to the camera guys and stuff. So she wanted to come to New York, but she has school, so.
Understood. Lola, what is something interesting that would surprise people about your mom that they find out on the show?
I have two. She is basically Cinderella, and she loves to feed the squirrels. So she will order bags of peanuts and then put it outside the front door and literally feed them every day. It was so funny.
If I don't, they'll eat the plants. So that's...
This sounds more like an extortion by the squirrels.
But I love them so much.
Be ashamed if something happened to your begonias.
I know. Another thing is that my mom, when she travels, she doesn't unpack her suitcases. And so she has like
That's true.
5 different suitcases at all times with all different climates.
Oh, I like this.
And so this one morning we needed to go to Hawaii and she grabbed whatever looked the
So you have the
Yeah, my
Caribbean
tropical.
bag.
Yeah.
You have the
Yeah.
tropical
It's
bag.
true.
Yes.
It's like already.
What are
there.
what are the 5? Let me get some of the categories. We have a tropical bag.
Yep.
You have a more formal wear, award show, nice dressy up
Yep.
bag. You've got a winter,
Winter going skiing?
like New York City.
Well, there's
Kinda
2.
bag.
One to go skiing, so I have that bag.
Okay.
And then one's like the wintry New York, because I wouldn't wear my ski clothes necessarily here. So I know it sounds crazy, but when
No, it
I'm
doesn't.
terrible at unpacking, I'm terrible.
No, that makes perfect sense. Now, how much growing up did you allow your daughters to be aware of your career and your filmography? How much of your catalog of work have they been allowed to watch?
I think they didn't even know what I did for the longest time because I think they thought I worked in a trailer because they were always in the hair and
I
makeup
did.
trailer.
Is that what you thought?
Yeah, I don't even
I would
think
wear
they knew
the
what I
wigs.
did.
I would try
They
on
would
wigs.
try on wigs and stuff. But they have really not. It's not. I'm not one that's like, hey, watch my movies or TV shows. Anybody, and so the girls, I don't
Yeah.
even think even know half. Well, more than half.
No, I don't
They
know
don't even
any.
know what it's done.
Have you checked out any of your mom's movies, or do your classmates come up? Have you seen this?
You
your
know,
mom, da, da, da?"
My friends actually don't really ever bring it up. I think just because they know that it's not really, I don't know, they
I'm
don't really
just
watch
mom.
it. Yeah. But,
and there's some
But that's a
stuff I
great
wouldn't
thing. That's a
want
great
Yeah.
environment to be in.
yeah, I've seen one of her movies, Drop Dead Gorgeous, when I was 10. And
That's it.
yeah.
Well, I thought it was cute because Lola, I said, well, you mean you didn't even see, like,
Oh my
I was a
gosh.
Bond girl, and she said, wait, was that one called Wild Things? Like, no.
Let's get 'em
I
all
had
mixed
no
up.
idea.
Well, if you decide one, I'll start with Starship Troopers.
Okay.
We'll go there. We'll work our way up.
We're not even going to get to the Wild Things one, though.
No,
Yeah,
we're
that
never
one
gonna
I
get
do
to that.
No,
not
I won't.
want
I won't
to
watch
see.
it.
The one Wild Things we will be watching will be on Bravo. Denise Richards and her Wild Things airs Tuesdays starting at 9 p.m.